I'm trying to think.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
edit.
The evidence is global.
How can we tinker with the energy balance of the planet indefinitely?
Warming is underway.
We're going to lose most of these glaciers.
And you can see it here at home.
It's very real. It's very obvious.
Tonight, are we betraying our planet?
During the next 50 to 100 years, there will be a very large warming.
Or is our planet naturally changing?
What smoking gun can they point to that says this is what's causing it?
Decide for yourself. Cold facts about our warm planet. Tonight at 9, only on Cairo 7.
Catch by Bobby Ingram in the corner with 6 defensive backs. The kick is away by Josh. It's up and it's good. He's in trouble. He's going to go down. Hasselbeck drops back, looks to the end zone. He's going to let it fly. Got a man wide open. Touchdown, Seahawks!
I'm Russ Wicks, a world speed record holder, and they call me the Speed King. I've been racing almost my whole life. Started when I was a little boy with go-karts and motocross bikes. Some people say you're born with the gene that makes you want to go fast, the adrenaline gene. I must have had that, and I've always wanted to go faster and faster and been fascinated by everything that goes fast.
All by yourself, go.
In July of 2006, I broke the world speed record, fastest ever stock car. Set the record, went over 237 miles an hour. In 2000, I broke the world water speed record for propeller-driven boats. I averaged 205 miles an hour through the mile and hit a top speed of over 221 miles per hour. There is an outright world water speed record with jet powered, doesn't use a propeller. And after breaking the propeller driven record, one always wants to go to the next level. My ultimate goal is to, I would say, shatter all the records. There's a lot of records that I would like to break. I already have 2, one on land, one on water. But the ultimate goal for me is to hold both the outright world land speed record and outright world water speed record simultaneously at a speed of 400 miles an hour on water and 800 miles an hour on land. Pushing the limits of speed is my life. It's what I've done since I was a little kid. It's extremely important to me. I'm fascinated with it. It consumes me. It's the reason I get up in the morning and the reason I train hard. To prepare for driving a high-speed vehicle, I have always done a lot of physical activity. We have developed a very specialized sort of body mechanical specific training program. We use some rubber stretch bands and we pull on the helmet and the steering wheel. The training program that I go through is very rigorous, and we try and simulate the movements and the positions inside a race vehicle as much as we can. It's pretty difficult. The idea is to always try and remain stable inside the vehicle. It's a pretty good job of simulation. Much like the vehicle needs to remain stable and not go out of control. Feel the G's. We want my body to be stable inside the vehicle. Do we incorporate the parachutes inside that? We're designing and building a vehicle to go after the world's fastest gasoline-powered car.
We want to try to avoid these flat panels because of the
fluttering problems and structural problems they cause.
No one has seen this vehicle outside of our immediate technical team as of today.
At these speeds, there's a substantial increase in horsepower of the engine.
We have a number of technical experts, from aerodynamicists to structural engineers to designers that use the Inventor software tool.
Do we have any limitations on the shape of this transparency?
Nope, we do whatever we want. This vehicle is very unique, much different than anything that someone has ran before for a world speed record. It's quite revolutionary in the design process. I have a saying, and it is the biggest fear for me is not taking a chance. You know, the biggest fear is just not going after something. And I think that to live a life of not living like every day is your last, for me, I want to just push forward and do the impossible.
Is it true? Is it really happening? Is the planet heating up at breakneck speed? Or is there a rational explanation for all of this? There is little debate. The world has been getting warmer. The questions are, what's causing it? How long will it continue? And what impact could it really have on our lives? Tonight, we search for answers and evidence of global warming here in the Pacific Northwest. We visit with scientists in the field that monitor melting glaciers, dying forests, and the warming waters. Collectively, their research paints an ominous sign.
Eventually, if it continues this way, we're going to lose most of these glaciers.
We learn why most experts believe we are now experiencing the greatest global warming trend in the past 500 years.
How can we tinker with the energy balance of the planet indefinitely and not ever see a result?
We hear from atmospheric scientists who predict a bleak future unless changes are made.
During the next 50 to 100 years, there will be a very large warming.
And we hear from skeptics who say our warming trend is nothing unusual, nothing more than a natural variation in climate.
What smoking gun can they point to that says this is what's causing it? The truth is there is none.
It is a highly complex issue with no simple answers. Yet global warming may very well be the most important story of our time. Is it real or a hoax? Tonight, we search for a better understanding as we examine cold facts about our warm planet. It's invisible to the naked eye, but high up in the sky, miles above the planet, there's an atmosphere that helps keep the Earth warm. Problem is, scientists say, it's keeping us too warm. It seems every day we're seeing stories about global warming. It can all be a bit overwhelming. But tonight we're going to try to make sense of it all. And we begin by asking the question, is there evidence of global warming here in the Northwest? Scientists say all you have to do is look at the mountains.